Hi, Jason Yabanowitz here from Create PT Wealth, and I have a very important message for you today that you will not want to miss out on. Now, if you've ever been frustrated or wondering how do you actually get more business coming in, how to generate more leads that don't cost an arm and a leg and takes massive amount of your time, then this clip is definitely for you. What we're going to look at is the idea about how to turn your business into an ATM machine. Now, for the past several years, myself and my business partner, Brad Shepherd, have literally trained and mentored hundreds, if not thousands, of personal trainers about how to skyrocket and boost their business so they make passive income and they can live the lifestyle of their dreams. Now, here's a couple of things. Do you ever wish, have you been sitting there wondering, is there an easy way to get new leads? What about, are you currently feeling like you're missing out on new business because your website or your marketing's not up to scratch? Do you struggle to get new leads on a daily basis? And can you actually count or record where your leads are actually coming from and what's working? Maybe you're a technophobe and you just avoid this side of things altogether because it all seems too hard and technical. The other side is maybe your website isn't performing at its optimal level and that's costing you money. Or maybe you don't even have a website, you don't know where to start and it all just seems way too hard, and that potentially could be a way that you miss out on new business coming in. So if you've answered yes to any of those following questions, then actually you're in a good spot because the solution is just around the corner, and that's what we're going to share with you about how to make that and turn it into something positive for you. I want to cover some hard but true facts firstly though, and number one is, in this day and age, if you do not have a presence on the internet, your business will struggle. You may be fine right now, but in 5 years' time, if it's not set up, you will basically go broke. If your website is not set up correctly and it's not following a special formula that we teach and not many other people know about, then you'll get left behind in the rat race. Every day that your website is not set up correctly and it's not done to the formula that is proven to work, then you're actually losing money. Because when people search for personal trainers online, if you don't rank highly or your website's not set up so it actually gets people to take action and call you, then it's actually costing you money every single day that it's running. What I'll do is I'll stop there because I think you get my point at this particular stage. But you know what, the good news is that there's very simple and easy ways to avoid this happening, but here's the thing, you're going to have to take action today. Those people who go, I'll get around to it tomorrow, I'm just too busy right now, that is a sure way to end up broke and to have your business fail long term. And why do we know that? Because we've seen it over the years, those who just put off what they know they need to take action on. But here's the solution, and this is really the important part. What if I was to tell you that in just 7 hours you could have a website that could get you anywhere from 5 to 25 new leads per day, and they would actually be very, very qualified leads, not tire kickers. And that's just being conservative. How about being ranked number one in your local area for personal training? So if someone wants to put in personal training, you'll be the first person to come up. What about having a proven system for turning your leads into long-term paying clients? It's one thing to get the leads, and then secondly to know the formula and system for how to turn them into long-term paying clients. And then we'll look at how to avoid wasting a large amount of time and money on a website that's just ineffective. So we can also look at make sure that your website's set up properly in order to build your database and get people to contact you. So all the money's in the database. Once you have a contact list of people, then that enables you to promote your services to them for the long term, and that's really where the money is. How to effectively drive hundreds if not thousands of leads your way on a shoestring budget. This is very exciting and a technique that only a handful of people once again know in the world, so you want to make sure that you find out about how to do that. How you can accelerate your business growth in the next 12 months to make sure you set your financial future up long term for you and for your family. So the real question is, how are we going to do that? Well, on the 21st of May in Brisbane, from 10 AM to 4 PM, we're going to run a once-off workshop in 2010. And here's the thing, guys, by 2011, you'll be left out of the game. It will be way too late. Too many people will have got on board, found out this method, and it potentially could mean the end of your business in a field that you love and are passionate about. So what we've done, we've grabbed hold of one of the world's leading experts in this field to literally hand you the tools to build a money-making website. Let me introduce you to Alex. Alex is the absolute guru when it comes to driving traffic to your websites, getting more leads, getting more customers on a shoestring budget. Let me tell you a little bit about him quickly. Alex's first project was on the internet, and it was an ebook. He built and launched several ebook sites, which made him over $250,000 US in the very first year. And that's while he was just learning how to do this stuff. And that was about 5-6 years ago. This was a great beginning for him, and since then he's developed and refined and created hundreds more projects ranging from blogs to membership sites. He's developed a detailed knowledge of search engine optimization, Google AdSense, social networking techniques, video marketing, and much, much more. Now, you don't actually need to know what any of those things are right now. He's going to share those with you and how simplified it is to put them into practice in your business. Pretty much what he does now is he teaches people all around the world his step-by-step methods on how to drive massive amount of traffic to your website using his 27 different strategies. He's also developed an incredibly simple but powerful new internet business model, which is very, very easy to implement and quite lucrative. So he's going to share these things with you at the workshop. Our question to you now is, what would you be prepared to invest to make sure that your business skyrocketed from over the next 12 months and beyond? What would you be prepared to invest if you were to make a 6-figure income and upwards for the rest of your working life? What about creating passive income in your business so you can be on holidays, you can work the hours you want while making a fantastic income? How about the idea of making sure you stay one step ahead of your competition and become #1 on Google? So, what would you invest? Well, here's the normal price of attending our workshop, and it's valued at $397. Now, even that is an absolute steal. Would you invest $397 to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars? The simple answer is you would if you wanted to be serious about building your business. However, for being a value reader of Create PT Wealth, we have a very special limited offer for you, and that is that if you were to take action right now, then you'll be able to attend this workshop for a crazy low price of $147. For just $147, that is an absolute bargain. However, what would you expect us to say? The more important thing is, are you prepared to miss out on this opportunity that could literally change the face of your lifestyle and your business? Now, spots are limited to this particular workshop because we don't want quantity, we want quality people that we want to work with. So we're only interested in working with about 35 people who are serious about growing their business to the next level. Secondly, honestly, look, you need to act now to secure your future. The success isn't going to wait. If you wait and put it off for next year, if you're going to wait for down the track to see how things go, then you're going to fall behind. Will you be okay if you don't act when you had the opportunity? Now, opportunities come and then they go. You need to act if you're watching this right now because there's a reason why you're viewing it. Just think about this, tomorrow just may be too late. So to register, what I encourage you to do is to click the register button on the web page and fill your details in and secure your spot. We'll send you a confirmation details of all the times, venue, and everything else you need to know, and we look forward to seeing you at our workshop.